What are the homes like in Fairvue Plantation? This is a question I get all the time, and the answer is there's lots of different types of homes in Fairvue Plantation. There's townhomes, there's condos, there's villas, there's big family-style homes, there's lakefront. You've got a little bit of everything. And rather than just talk about it, let's hop on my computer, we'll take a quick browse through the neighborhood, and we'll show you some of the different style of homes in the different sections of Fairvue Plantation. Hey guys, we're taking a look at Fairvue Plantation and the different styles of homes that are in there. Let's start up front. They have townhomes in the neighborhood. Here's a 2-bed, 3-bath, $475 for this one. It's just over 2,000 square feet. There's a couple different sizes of these. End units get a little bit of a premium. These are usually very clean, recently built. It's a good value to get in the neighborhood. You're not going to find anything single family at that price anymore, but you can find townhomes right around that $475. And we'll look at a couple sold ones in there as well, just to give you an idea of what else has sold recently. We'll just zoom in there and take a quick look. You got some 436. That's a similar model. Again, it's right at, that's 2,500 square feet. 475 is probably a little aggressive on the pricing, but there's nothing else available, so they'll probably get something close to that. Here's one of the smaller ones, 1,900 square feet, 338. That was a year and a half ago, though, so tough to really factor that one in. So those are the townhomes that are available in the neighborhood. You also have single family. You have both stuff like this that's like a villa home, 745.5, 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,500 square feet. Mostly one level living. This one's been completely redone on the inside, so it's super nice. Typically what you'll see in these is they're a little dated. They're all 15 to 20 years old. But this one, they came in, they redid everything in here. The wet spaces are immaculate. That kitchen, I don't know if you saw it, triple stacked, tons of granite, updated. That's a beautiful example of a villa home in the neighborhood. It's actually one of my listings, so I'm very familiar with that house. Here's another similar one that's in that same section, 670. Like I said, most of them are a little more dated. You can see that on the inside here. Not quite as updated, but your mid 600s for something like that in the neighborhood. That's current pricing of what we're seeing. We've got a lakefront one. So there's basically two different kinds of lakefront. Kind of this villa section. This is obviously not a villa. It's a little bit bigger than that at 3,200 square feet. This is an older one, a little bit more dated. It's not going to be a huge, wide one with, massive rooms. It's going to be that smaller room, smaller kitchen. It's a weekend or a retiree home. It's a good fit for that. All the bedrooms, or most of the bedrooms, are on the first floor. Good one. That one's 115. One just closed a couple doors down for 1.2. That's this section right here. So you have villas off the water, and then you do have some waterfronts here. Over here on Fairvue Village Lane, you're going to be very, very similar in terms of what's over here. Lots of villa-style houses on the golf course on these, though. And let's see if we can just find a couple recent sales over here so you can see some of these. 650. If that popped up again today, that's about 6 months ago. That'd sell in about 10 minutes. That one's in pretty good shape on the inside. It looks pretty clean. 650, and it's 2,800 square feet on the golf course. So you're somewhere between 6 and 750 for those villas. So you have townhomes up front, and you have the villa product, and then you've got some of the bigger houses. Let's just take a look at one here. Here's a golf course one, big, 6,000 square feet. Sold for $2 million. It's on the golf course. Looks like they have a ton of furniture in this one. But what you'll find on the golf course is typically 3,000 to 6,000 square feet. You're not going to find much stuff under $1 million. If it's under $1 million, it's under $1 million for a reason. It's probably a little bit dated and needs to be updated. So you have a lot of those homes that are on the golf course, bigger. Here's one, 5,900 square feet. Again, this one is at 115. I know it probably needed some updated on the inside. That one was built in, if we can find it, it's a little bit older home for sure. It's probably 15 years old. On the golf course, 6,000 square feet. And the estimate you saw there was 1.6. So it closed a little bit below that. Needed updating on the inside to get up to par. And then you've got the lakefront stuff, the bigger homes on the lake. Here's one that's closed at 2.3. 5,900 square feet. So you've got stuff, on the lake, bigger homes, they go 2.5 up to 4 million. You have the smaller homes on the lake over here on Isaac Franklin. Those are usually between $1 million and $1.4 million. Some of the bigger ones on the view, that one on the end over there, sold for 2.3. Then you've got stuff on the golf course from 1.15 up to, you've got some stuff right around 2 million in the neighborhood. And then on the other side in Foxland, on the other side of Fairvue, Fairvue is both golf courses here. This is the Foxland side. You've got the same setup. You've got stuff on the lake, $2 and $3 million. And you've got golf course homes anywhere from, $950 up to about $1.5 million, $2 million on this side. On back in the Grassland side where you've got more of the mixture of the product, you also have this cool little section up here built around. There's a really good family park right in this area right here. And up here, if you see stuff on Noah or Kelvington or Lafitte or Baxter, you're going to see this more traditional style home. Is definitely not retiree, but it's 4,000 feet. Bedrooms are up and down, usually bigger, more open floor plans. And these are typically under $1 million. I think it's a great value. You're not going to get a huge yard on any of these. As you can see, it's pretty tight in here. But if you want to be in Fairvue for under $1 million, you can either do one of the villas in the other section that we just looked at, or one of these bigger ones up in this front section that's surrounded by this park. So that should give you a good idea of kind of the different options you have in Fairvue in terms of the housing. I hope that's helpful for you. All right, I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions about Fairvue Plantation, the HOA, the neighborhood, the amenities, or the homes there, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact info is below. And each month, we put out a full report that shows what the homes are actually selling for in Fairvue Plantation. If you're interested in that, just go to fairviewplantationreport.com, fairviewplantationreport.com.